What's going on, you guys? I have work in about 20 minutes, but I need to stop working here and go work there at the barbershop. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna put this thing to sleep. All right, why don't we just get out of here and head to work now? Let's just pretend you didn't see any of that. Yeah, my car is pretty dirty right now. I need to clean it up after work today. Anyways, we're not talking about my car. We're talking about this lens right here. This lens, the 24 to 105 millimeter f4. This is the Canon EOS R kit lens. An amazing kit lens, I have to say. So, what's so great about this kit lens versus any other kit lens? Well, this one has a third ring. And this third ring is only special to a Canon EOS R because they're the only one that has it, the RF lenses. And that third ring is actually a really smart idea. I use that ring all the time. I set it for ISO, so whenever I need to change it, like right here, if I wanted the scene to be a little bit brighter, I can change it right from that ring. And now we got a brighter scene. And it's really light. For being a 24 to 105, it's a pretty light lens. I like the way it feels, but it's really thick. That's not a bad thing though. That's just saying that it's a little bit thicker than normal, if you know what I mean. That being said, is this lens pretty good? Well, it has one thing I really like. Actually, it has a couple things I really like, but the biggest thing is that it has image stabilizer. Great for what I do. I want to start vlogging more with my reviews, just like how I did back then. I love the way I did that. I just never found the time to do it during the holidays. It's just so busy. And plus, I don't think you guys really want to see me go to work every single day. Every single day? It's really what I do. I just work all the time. That being amazing, the lens does have IS. And the really cool part about the fact that it has IS and how amazing it is that the camera doesn't have image stabilizer, so putting it on the lens is pretty cool. I just wish the camera also had it, so then I don't have to buy the lens that has it only, you know what I mean? And the fact that it can zoom, I have it on lock right now, so whenever I'm vlogging, I lock it so it doesn't come out when I don't want it to, but it can zoom like that, like this. I can go more like this, this. Anyways, it can zoom pretty well, so I think this lens can be really good for traveling. Really good, because if I'm traveling to another country, I don't want to keep swapping out lenses. 2 lenses is all I want. 2. One for portrait and then one for video. The video one with a zoom feature is always amazing. Always. Unless you're trying to shoot like a movie or something and you want the bokeh in the background, then yeah, you might want a nicer lens. But what I want to record, I don't really need that lens right now. Especially when I'm just running gun like this, like carrying this around. I really like this lens. You guys saw how I just zoomed in right there? If I didn't zoom in, this is how far you guys would be. And we don't feel that connection, you know what I mean? There's no connection there. So why don't we pop it in a little bit like that? And now it's more intimate. You know what I mean? You guys, I'm having way too much fun with this lens. It's such an amazing lens. I'm super glad that I purchased it. I was thinking about buying an adapter and then getting like a 16 to 35 or something, but I thought about it and I really like the way it zooms all the way to 105. The only problem I have with this lens is that it's an f4, and f4 is pretty dark. Really dark. I'm so used to shooting at f1.2, f2.8, and f4 is just so much bigger. But it gets everything else in focus, which is pretty nice, right? I've noticed so far that when I'm using C-Log, I can bump up the ISO to pretty high, like 800, 900, and the footage is still usable, which is amazing because it's an f4, and this thing can pump up the ISO pretty high, so it evens out and it's pretty good. And plus, you guys, 100% Canon's autofocus. I know it has nothing to do with the lens, but it's pretty fast. So thank you for having such a great lens. And one more thing, I put a lens filter on all my lenses. Let me show you guys. I put these things, I bought this for like, I think $18. It's super cheap, but I bought it and I can put this on the lens and just made sure that if I ever zoom in or if I'm ever walking, or even if I, God forbid, drop the camera, I know for sure I won't break the glass unless I drop it really, really hard. I gotta get to work, you guys. Let's talk when I get home today. Let me set up the shop. And we're good, you guys. So let's continue talking about this amazing lens right here, the 24 to 105 millimeter. This is an f4 lens. We've already went through that, and we also said that it was image stabilized. This lock actually helps out a lot because when you lock it, this doesn't open up. And when you unlock it, you can zoom in. The reason why you would want to lock something like this is that when you have it in your camera bag, or if you're holding your camera, you don't want it to accidentally come out, and then bad things can happen to it. So you want it to just sit in there, lock it, make sure it stays. And I lock it all the time when I'm vlogging, just to make sure it stays and it's not changing on me. And also the image stabilizer, I leave that thing on all the time. Even when it's on a tripod, I don't see anything different, like there's no weird warping or anything at all. Just leave that stabilizer on. And that's a really, really cool thing about this lens and why I like it so much. And this third ring right here is just too good to give up. If you guys are interested in this amazing lens, I'm gonna leave it in the link below where you guys can get it. Click on that link if you guys want to. If not, buy it as a kit with the EOS R. Catch you guys in the next video. Hit that like button if you guys like this video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. My name is Andy Tran and I'm out. Peace.